when I first met you, you were a strapping young Tom Cruise. You had it all together. You were mature, you were smart. I thought to myself, who is the woman that's going to marry this man? And will she be under 40?
I only want to wake up with you. I only want to be with you now. New light, the whole earth in bloom.
And Alana, you burst onto the scene with elegance, with class, with the same sort of seriousness and love for the Lord, a force of nature. And I wondered the same thing. Who on earth could marry this woman? Delivered us from the domain of darkness and transferred us into the kingdom of his beloved Son, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of sins. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, that in everything he might be preeminent. For in him all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether on earth or in heaven, making peace by the blood of his cross. Because we believe that God's brought you together, and we're excited about the ways in which God's going to continue to bring you together and grow you so that your marriage might more and more reflect the marriage of Christ and his bride, growing more and more into godliness so that when he returns for you, you might look a little bit more like him.
Now, by the authority committed to me as a minister of the Church of Jesus Christ, I declare Benjamin and Alana are now husband and wife, according to the ordinance of God and the law of the state. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Ben, you may kiss your bride. I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Benjamin Lee Dietrich.
very first day we went to kindergarten, and I walked you in, and Mom was with you, and I had to pry your hands away from my hands, and I had to walk away from you. And it was very hard. Tears were forming, and I felt like, I was leaving you alone. Austin and I moved you into college. We got your furniture in. I kissed you on the cheek and hugged you goodbye. And I left, and I could feel the tears forming again. And it was because I felt like I was leaving you alone. A little bit later tonight, well, fast forward to a couple more years down the road, and you meet this incredible guy, okay? This incredible guy. He comes along, and y'all are just perfect for each other. And in a little while, I'm going to see these taillights of the limousine getting smaller in the distance. And you know what's going to happen? But this time, you won't be alone. You have been. To the past that brought us here where we are, how the stars will align. To the present, these people, these friendships, and these memories tonight. And to the future, and all the incredible things that rest ahead for Mr. and Mrs. Ben Dietrich. Yeah.